Alright guys, today we are going to be exploring taking off the TeeWing XTR Mars hyperfast scooter. We're going to take off the top cover to look what's inside, and the reason why we're doing this is because on this particular one we had a issue where we had to contact TeeWing because when we were in dual motor, then when we actually accelerate, and it's constantly, that's electronic noise inside the engine. Full press, and now it's on cruise, and while it's on cruise, it's just vibrating so much noise through these poles. But the motor, when I was riding it, the motor literally lurches you back and forth every millisecond, so it feels very unstable, and people kind of look and think, what is going on with your scooter? So I just have been riding it without dual motor, but this front motor I think is an issue. It literally, when you're driving it, it's constantly lurching, like it loses power every millisecond. So I took it off of dual, and it's totally quiet, smooth. Step down the gears, try it in third gear with dual. Hear all that noise? I don't mind the startup, but it just makes, and that's part of the brake noise right now. But that's not what I'm talking about. Hear that noise right there? That's the front, like electronic. TeeWing said that there's a yellow wire inside that might have a short in it, or might not be connected properly, or have too much silicone in between the metal surface that's right under here somewhere. So basically what I've done is I've gone in here prior to shooting this, and I had to get like a little pointed screwdriver because there's a lot of glue right in there, and then once you get down in there, there's an Allen bolt just like this. So I've taken out 12 of these Allen bolts from all along the whole surface. Now that we all just took those out, it's handy to have a drill, electric drill with the Allen wrench. That way it comes out real clean, and you can set the torque when you're putting it back in to be real light, so you don't strip anything. But so now what we've done is I have all those bolts out, and so what we're going to do is take our flat screwdriver, and if you notice right in here, there's just a little bit of a leverage point. I don't want to scrape my paint or anything, but just a little bit of leverage. As you can see, the whole top is coming off nice and easy, so I'm just going to be real careful here as I take off this whole top. So I just gently put my screwdriver right between that lip right there, took all my bolts out, and we are going to carefully remove the top. And guys, I'm telling you what, I've had other scooters like this Apollo over here, and they packed wires in here so tight you couldn't even do anything and even fix anything. On this thing, it is beautifully wired. Look at all that space to be able to work on things, check things, you know, so just beautifully made. So hopefully this yellow wire right here, see all that silicone right there? They're thinking all that silicone might be causing the dual motor glitch. And if that's not the case, then it's probably the motor. But anyway, so we're gonna scrape off that silicone, try to get better connection on that yellow wire right there, this one, and then see if that will fix our problem. But before I remove that, of course, I'm going to turn the scooter off so we don't blow anything, and best practices all up front first. So stay tuned. Okay, we've taken off all the silicone, and there's still, you know, a little bit of silicone around the side parts. But what I did, I took a little light piece of sandpaper, because it looks like this whole steel frame, it was, even with the screw holes, when I took that screw out, I could tell the shaft inside was actually manufactured painted. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it's going to solve the problem yet, but fingers crossed. So I sanded that a little bit to get the paint off it, just because the hole looked painted inside. Kind of did a little bit of scraping inside, but real gently with a wire brush. And then this piece, I took all the silicone off. I still need to sand that little piece a little bit more right there, but you gotta be careful with these because these are real soft metal. So I had to get the silicone off the bottom. Got a real nice clean surface there. So we're gonna reconnect that. So guys, that electric cable that we took all that silicone off, we didn't care about the excess around it, but just it's a good connection between that bolt right there and the frame. Everything's nice and clean, good solid connection. We'll re-silicone that. And now here's the test. So we already adjusted the caliper just because it was making a little bit of noise, so we don't want that to interfere with this fix or not. And here's the moment of truth. So it was before it was making all that jittery noise. We adjusted that yellow cable, and here we go. Oh my goodness, guys, it fixed it. So beautiful and clean, how it's supposed to sound. Oh, thanks TeeWing, such great support. So guys, just want to let you know, got that whole front motor jitter issue tested. Just took it on a 10-mile test drive, and absolutely smooth. Right down here in Boca Raton. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and test this thing out. Get the speed meter. It's tearing pretty good right now. Going about 30 miles an hour. Speed limit is 25, so I don't want to go too much faster down these back roads of Boca Raton. But see, the light is just absolutely perfect. Beautiful. I'm gonna get me a helmet light at some point, a helmet camera, so you guys can see all the dash, whatever I'm looking at.